Hey guys, welcome to another day of AMI reading. Got another book for you. We are now in my bedroom. Got a mirror and some medals from all the runs that we've done. Today I'm going to read The Great Mouse Detective. Also, another one of my books when I was a kid. And there's some pictures of what's going to be happening in the story. Let's get started. All right. It was a quiet night in old London. Dawson was reading his newspaper. There's going to be quite a birthday party for a queen tonight, he said to his friend Basil. But Basil did not answer. The Great Mouse Detectives were busy with an experiment. There he is experimenting, and there he is reading the newspaper. The doorbell rang just then. Ding dong! Basil did not seem to hear that either, so Dawson went to the door himself. A little girl was standing there. She looked very upset. I am Oliver Fleversham, she said, and I must see Mr. Basil right away. You see, my father has been kidnapped. Mr. Basil must help me find him. There he is, not even paying attention toward the doorbell. And there's the little girl. Dawson brought Olivia in to meet Basil. Really, Dawson, said Basil, I just do not have time to chat with children. A bat with a wooden leg kidnapped my father, and look, there's the bat now, Olivia said. She pointed to the window. Bat? Wooden leg? Why didn't you say so before? Cried Basil. In a flash, Basil ran out the door. There he is. He's explaining he doesn't deal with children, but then there's the bat in the window, and so he goes running out. We must find that bat, said Basil, as he and the others ran into the alley. His name is Fidget, and he works for the evil Ratigan. Look, tracks, Basil said, and they were made by a wooden leg. It's Fidget. I wonder whose cap this is, said Dawson. I must show it to Basil. Good work, Dawson. This is Fidget's cap, said Basil. Now we must find Toby. He'll track down that wicked rat, Basil went on. There they are looking for the bat. Oh. There they find some tracks, and now a hat was found. Now they're going to go find Toby to track down the bat. Hello, old boy, shouted Basil when he saw Toby. We're on a case and we need your help. Here, smell this cap. Basil held up the cap. Toby's nose began to twitch. Then Toby started to growl. Basil picked up Toby's leash. There was no time to lose. There's Toby, the dog. And they're having him sniff the hat, and now he's ready to go. Basil hooked the leash to Toby's collar. Now Toby was ready for the hunt. Your father is as good as found, Basil told Olivia. Come, Toby. Off went the dog, and off went the Great Mouse Detectives and his friends. Ready to go. Toby raced through the streets of London. At last, he stopped in front of a building and let off his riders. Should have done this in a British accent. Sorry, guys. Missed that one. Maybe I'll start doing it from now on. Maybe. I don't know if I can do it. Let's see. We'll try it. Basil and his friends waved goodbye to Toby. I can't do it. Sorry. Hold on. Maybe in a little bit I will. I know where we are, said Olivia. My father works in this toy shop. Aha, here's a secret door, said Basil. The door swung open. Basil went in first. We must be quiet, said Basil. I'm sure Fidget is in here somewhere. Let me think about my words before I start them here. Should have rehearsed this with a British accent. Fidget was in the toy shop. Basil did not see him, but Fidget saw Basil and Olivia and Dawson. More footprints, said Basil. Fidget is close by. Watch Olivia carefully. Basil told Dawson, if you don't, Fidget will get her too. Dawson promised to watch Olivia, but he turned away for just a moment, and Olivia wandered off to look at a toy. Can you guys find Fidget? I think he's by the drum. Boop, right there. Poor Olivia. The moment Fidget saw she was alone, he swooped down and threw her in her sack, then off he went with her. Basil saw what was happening. He and Dawson ran after Fidget. But they were too late. Fidget reached an open door and disappeared. Window, I guess. Window. Dawson! Ah, there it is. Dawson! Cried Basil. I told you not to leave Olivia alone. Dawson said nothing. It was all his fault. Oh, here it comes. All right, there's Olivia. And there's Fidget running out the door. The door. If only I could find her, Dawson said to himself. Just then, Dawson spotted a slip of paper on the floor. What could it be? He showed the paper to Basil. Basil's face lit up. Dawson, you've done it. This is a wonderful clue, he said. I know where Fidget has taken Olivia. Ooh, that turned into Schwarzenegger real quick. Let me keep trying. Ratigan was her. This list is in the handwriting. We must hurry, Dawson, before it's too late. I think I'm back in the Schwarzenegger. There they are, finding a piece of paper. Hold on, I'll keep getting it. Meanwhile, Ratigan was busy bragging to his gang about his latest plot. Today's the Queen's birthday. What a pity it will be her last, Ratigan said with a wicked grin. And guess who will be king then? Me, Ratigan. Then Ratigan opened the door. I have a surprise for you, he said to Mr. Flaversham. Olivia ran into Father's arms. You're safe, Mr. Flaversham cried. Yes, said Ratigan, and Olivia will stay safe if you do what I say. There's Ratigan. And there's Olivia running to her dad. Fidget pulled Olivia away from her father. He popped the little girl into a bottle. Then Mr. Flaversham rolled in his new toy. Ah, here is your new queen, said Ratigan. Once the toy queen puts on this robe and crown, no one will be able to tell her from the real queen, Ratigan said. Now follow me, boys, Ratigan shouted to his gang. We're off to the palace. The queen's birthday party just won't be a party without us. Ha, 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 ha. And there's Olivia in the bottle. There's the new queen. Looks like a robot. And there they are off to the palace. Soon after Ratigan and his gang had gone, Basil and Dawson reached Ratigan's hideout. No one seems to be here. Oh, that turned into Dracula. I'm sorry, guys, this is bad. Then they saw a big bottle. It's Olivia, said Basil. Basil tugged at the cork until pop! Out it came. Mr. Basil, Mr. Dawson, cried Olivia. I knew you would find me. There they are looking around. Looks like they're at a boat dock. And there they found Olivia, and they uncorked her. Ratigan has gone to the palace, Olivia told them as they ran outside. He has my father make a toy queen. Ratigan is planning to get rid of the real queen so he can be king. Basil knew what to do. He whistled for Toby. I can't whistle, sorry. In an instant, Toby was there. They climbed aboard the dog. To the palace! I don't know what that one was, said Basil. Be quick about it, old boy. And off they went. Sorry about the accent, guys. I'll get it eventually. Probably the last page. Meanwhile, Ratigan was busy plotting. Nothing can stop me now, he said in a low voice. Everybody here thinks that this is the beloved queen, but I have the real queen locked away. The toy queen's voice sounded just like the voice of a real queen. Good evening. Thank you for coming to my party, said the toy queen. That's pretty good. There's the fake queen. Can you tell why she's fake? Wheels at the bottom instead of feet. I've been your queen for many years, the toy queen went on. But I am growing old. It is time for a change. I want you to meet your new king, Ratigan the First. I am your new king, said Ratigan. I plan to stay king for years, do you understand? Every day is a work day from now on, and all the money you make goes to me, King Ratigan said. And if anyone doesn't like it, that's too bad, because what I say is the law. Ratigan's laying down the law. Doesn't seem too nice. But just then, a door burst open. Don't listen to him, Basil shouted to the crowd. Ratigan has kidnapped the real queen. The queen next to him is just a toy, Basil shouted. Curses, it's Basil, Ratigan snarled. I'm getting out of here fast. Ratigan turned and ran. The toy queen fell over. Guards, stop that man! Basil cried as he and Dawson chased after Ratigan. The guards grabbed Ratigan and Fidget. The rule of King Ratigan was over. The real queen would be set free. Olivia and her father were back together. Mr. Basil, Mr. Dawson, said Olivia. I knew you would help me. Thank you. Basil told the reporter what had happened. There's the fake queen falling over. And there's the guards catching Ratigan. And there they are saying thank you. The next evening, Dawson sat in Basil's living room reading the newspaper. Well, Basil, you really saved the day, Dawson said, but Basil did not answer. He was working on a new case. It was all in a day's work for the great mouse detective. Guess who made the front page? Ratigan. And there he is working on a new case. The end. There's all the events that happened in the story. All right. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yes, I will catch you tomorrow and read another book for you. All right. See you guys.